Hello, my fellow humans, and welcome back to today's reading. First, I would like to say thank you to anyone and everyone that continues to be a supportive part of this journey with me. I'm truly honored to be sharing this time and this space with you. And for those of you that might be new here, welcome. This is that reminder that we're all here sharing this human experience together, and that this is a safe space to show up as your highest, most aligned, authentic selves. And if this message happens to resonate, it would truly mean the world to me if you're to like, comment, and subscribe below, knowing that we do things completely differently here on this channel. So I did get a channel message today. It was like, they're scared. They're scared because you see right through to their soul. So I don't know if this is the collective in general and you seeing directly into their soul, or if this is one person per se. But we're going to get some more information in regards to this message and see what comes out. So source, what animal oracle card is going to help us better understand this message? They're scared because my fellow humans see straight to their soul. Thank you. On the bottom, yeah, we have armadillo spirit, set healthy boundaries. So this could be someone who does step over boundaries. This could be a group of people who don't take your boundaries seriously, but they do that because you see through to their soul. They do that as a way of demeaning you, making you feel smaller. So source, what more would you like to share with us today? They're scared because my fellow humans can see straight through to their soul. They're scared because my fellow humans can see straight to their soul. Angel, don't do that, baby. Thank you. We have the 7th house. Yeah, interpersonal relationships, family, a marriage, business partnerships, Sagittarius and Mars energy. You know, they're really scared here because you're someone that's adventurous and a leader. And you're also very wise and intelligent, and you have a lot going on for you. You are in this place of understanding yourself, and you're not afraid of who you are. And I feel like there's this energy where you are brave enough to try new things. And that bravery is oftentimes seen as, you know, people get jealous because they themselves they're not brave enough to try something new. And because of this, I do feel like they're incredibly aggressive towards you, or very demeaning, or abrasive with you, or very low vibrational towards you. And I feel like you have to defend yourself from this person or these people quite a bit, and you've had to do so in a very clear way. But I do feel like they still keep trying. They still keep trying to make you feel insignificant. They still keep trying to make you feel like you don't matter. And this is someone that is a close relation to you. So again, it doesn't have to be a blood relative. This could be someone that you work with. This could be someone that you're in a partnership with. This could be someone you're married to. You know, when we deal with the 7th house, it's not just romantic relationships. It's all of our personal, intimate relationships. So this is someone that is close to you. Interesting that would come through. All right, so let's see what else comes through here. So you could have Sagittarius rising, sun or moon or Venus. You could have Aries, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. You could also have Libra, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. This could be a Libra and you could be an Aries. They could, vice versa. They could be a Gemini. You could be a Sag, or vice versa. Yeah, I feel like this person is bitter towards you. Ooh, I do not like that. They're bitter because you're scared. Setting boundaries coming through once again. This energy of being very clear about what you will and will not accept in your life. This could be an overbearing parent. This person is scared because my fellow human can see straight to their soul. Yeah, disillusion of a partnership, something falling apart here. I feel like they're also scared that when you're able to and you can move away, like you're going to. And you're not going to look back. You're not going to be worried about it. And this scares them so much. This is something they don't want to face. They don't want this to be a reality for them. But There's nothing that's keeping that from happening. I also feel like when they treat you badly, like they do feel bad, okay? Like they do feel guilty about it. They do feel bad, but I just heard someone, yeah, but not bad enough to change. No, it's not about that. There's a disconnect here. There's a trauma that's at play. There's a cycle for them that's at play, right? Instead of saying, well, they should figure it out themselves. This is someone who's not healing, and because they're not healing, they're just replaying their wounds over and over again. And I feel like one of their biggest wounds is abandonment. So that could be that they were left behind by a parent when they were growing up. They could have been left by a lover. They could have been, just abandoned by family. This person, they fear abandonment so much that they push everybody to abandon them. And so it continues to cement the belief that they're never going to have stable people in their lives. Yeah. Like they do care about you. Like that's a frustrating thing. And I feel like it's hard. It's hard because it's like, do they really love me? Like I wouldn't treat somebody I love like that, but they love you to the best of their ability, right? That doesn't mean that they have the capacity to love you the way that you deserve to be loved. But I do feel like this person does love you. I feel like they do care about you in their own way. And part of them caring for you is them being in this energy. And that is in no way, shape, or form an excuse. It's not. I'm not excusing their actions. I'm not saying what they're doing is okay. Absolutely not. That's not what this is, but we have to get out of that mind, that state of mind that, oh, they obviously hate me because they treat me this way. Sometimes the conditional love that we've all been raised in is the only love that we can give to others. So for them, it's them loving you, but the only way that they've ever been taught how to love. And that's hard, all right? That's hard. But I do feel like with this Ace of Cups here, they see you learning how to love yourself more, respect yourself more. They see you letting go of the things that are holding you back, including them. This could be letting go of family. This could be letting go of someone that's been in your life for a very long time. You're cutting ties with them. You will be cutting ties with them. And that scares them too. They don't like that because now they're really going to feel that emptiness when you're gone, right? When your light is that bright, it's like it leaves behind a vacuum. So we have house 1 here. My ring is, I had to take it off. It's just too big right now. My fingers are cold. So we have house 1. Individuality, self-image, and your approach to life. Yeah, you're respecting yourself. Now it's about self. And this person or these people could have called you selfish. And that was for them, it was a ploy for them to get you back into that old vibration that you were in, into that old habits that you were in. And it didn't work. You see that this person's coming from a very childish manner. They don't know how to approach this as an adult. They don't know how to be an adult in any situation because they're coming from a wounded child. Opposition, imbalance, a point of tension, and a power struggle. Yeah, there's a lot of imbalance between you and them. And that's hard. I don't feel like they're meant to be with you on the next part of your journey. For sure, like this is something that's definitely coming to an end. And it's coming to an end because you're taking care of yourself. And that this could be one of those situations that's really hard for you to learn to take care of yourself because of the label that this person holds in your life, like family, friends, the idea of loyalty or something like that. Like recognizing that there were so many red flags in the way that this person showed up. And what you're learning about love by loving yourself now and seeing that this is not what I want, but feeling guilty for letting go of someone who's been in your life, right? Yeah, we have shapeshifter energy here. Skills at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. And the shadow is projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. So we do see the light and the shadow at play here, right? They don't want to be abandoned, but they're pushing you away. They don't know how not to push you away. So they're just doing their best to keep you in their life, and they're doing it in the only way that they know how, but they're not realizing that they're pushing you away. So when they push you away, it's just a self-fulfilling prophecy. Yeah, they're worried about it. They're scared. They're scared that they're going to lose you, and they don't realize that they're the problem. They just feel like you're just going to be like everyone else and leave. But the thing is that you're going to have to leave because you can't continue to put up with this anymore. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. And the more that this person frets about you leaving, the more that they lash out at you. And so it just becomes this never-ending cycle. And I feel like you recognize this. I do feel like you're seeing this person from their wounded place, from their wounded energy, their trauma. We have energy, yeah. That's the thing too. Like, they don't want to admit that your energy is shifted. Because admitting that your energy is shifted is another reason for you to walk away. I'm stuck in my pain. I'm stuck in my suffering. I can't deal with this. I can't do without you. You're the only one I have left. But that shouldn't make you feel guilty either, because look, we don't have control over how other people show up, right? We don't. We can't be here and be like, look, you got to get your stuff together so that I'll actually stick around and we can build something, right? Look, lunar eclipse, out with the old. They're still in their old energy. You've given them a blueprint to change their lives, but they're not wanting to follow that blueprint. Okay, so we have find your true love. And we've been talking about real love, right? Like unconditional love. Not conditional love, but real love. The love that sees everything as it is. And you're stepping into that unconditional love. And I feel like you still love this person. But it's different. It's not what it once was. It's not that all giving, I'm going to lose myself kind of love. It's I'm going to love you, but I'm going to love you from over here where I'm safe because I have to. And the more that you do that, the more that this person really starts to get nervous and feel left out. And it's of their own doing, but some people just are so stubborn, they don't want to look at it that way. They want to blame everyone else, right? And we've all been there. Like, I've been on that part of the journey too, where I wanted to blame everyone else. So taking accountability for ourselves is oftentimes very difficult. We have evolution, 5, 6, 7. You are evolving spiritually and emotionally, moving towards greater wisdom and understanding. So I don't feel like you're cold towards this person, but it scares them because I do feel like they know that you see them. You see the truth of who they are, and that scares them. That before they used their temper tantrums as a way to seem big and scary and bold and no one can mess with me, and now you're literally seeing it as it is, a temper tantrum. Stop acting like a child. And you might say that too. You might just calmly say, stop acting like a child. I'm not going to talk to you if you keep acting this way. We're not going to have this conversation. Grounding, 432. You're reminded of the importance of staying grounded and centered amidst life's up and downs. Connect with your inner strength and stability, finding peace and balance within yourself. Yeah. So you're staying grounded when before maybe they would act out like this and you would lose yourself. And that's not happening anymore. And that's scaring them too. Whoa, we've got addicts. Yeah. So this is someone who's addicted to codependency. They could be an addict in general. And so they need you to fill a certain role in their life so that they can continue to be in their shadow energy. We have the light attributes helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. That's what you're doing. You're confronting them now, but you're doing it from a place of love. And the shadows compromises integrity and honesty, allows an addictive pattern to have authority over your inner spirit. They liked it when you were the enabler, when you didn't do anything to make them change, but now you're doing something to make them change, and that scares them. Imagination, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So their imagination is running wild right now, and that is with the fear of losing you. I also feel like you're using your imagination to find creative solutions to situations that might arise, the ups and downs, right? And you're never the same anymore. And that scares them. And they feel like they're losing a grip on their own reality. So let's take a look at this card. Yeah, trust in the great mystery. This is Source's plan all along. Source wanted you to see the truth about this person, where they were coming from. We have number 11 with 65 here, showing that this is that spiritual growth again, right? That evolution, but not just spiritual. There's an emotional evolution here, where once maybe you were really attached to this person. Now, in learning to love yourself deeply, you're realizing you don't need them to survive. You don't need their love. You don't need their validation. But I do feel like there was a time when you did need their validation, and now you see they're never going to give that to you the way that you needed it. And you've had to give that to yourself, and that's what scares them so much. You see to the truth of who they are. You see that they've been playing a game all along. And it's like that energy, don't hate the player, hate the game. Like, that's what it's turned into. You've finally become a player in the game, and you're becoming an amazing player in the game. So it's that energy coming in, don't hate the player, hate the game. Just because I learned the rules and I know how to play it better than you can't hate me for that. Right? Some people are going to be better at it than you are, and that's just the way that it goes. But this person really, or these people, they believe they were the best of the best at the game for so long, and now they're seeing differently, and that scares them. Wow. So Source reminding you, keep setting those solid boundaries. It's important for you to keep those solid boundaries with this person. Is this person, if you give them an inch, they will take a mile. And you've already been down that road. You really thought that they had changed a couple of times, and then you had to learn the lesson the hard way. So Source is opening your eyes to the truth of who they are, and this person's wide awake and aware of that you know who they are. Okay, so this is what I see here for you. If you feel like this is your reading, is there a little blood drop? I think there's a little blood drop emoji. Leave the little blood drop emoji down below and say, I choose to open my eyes to the reality of the people standing in front of me, knowing that I am not required to put up with the way that they treat me, but I can still love them from a distance and protect my boundaries. And if it resonated with you, it means so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe below. And with that being said, I would like to take this moment to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my spirit guides for coming together to give us this very powerful message today. And until next time, stay human.